momentum. At once both intangible and elusive. So important to capture, but so frustratingly difficult to earn. In this NBA West Finals, the Portland Trail Blazers, with the league's winningest record, were riding momentum, Big Mo. But in this series with the Lakers, LA won Game 1, thus seizing home court advantage. Momentum had swung in favor of a Laker team many had dismissed earlier as too old. Rookie Lakers coach Mike Dunleavy and his coach on the floor, Magic Johnson, took immediate advantage, scoring 2 impressive home wins at the Forum to take the series lead 3-1. Back to Portland, where fans tried brewing a triple dose of Big Mo. Facing elimination, the Blazers battled for their playoff life and won Game 5. Will the momentum from Tuesday night's win drive Portland tonight? And what will be the impact of LA star James Worthy? How serious is his ankle injury? Will veteran Buck Williams' intense play continue to inspire his younger Blazer teammates? Or will the Lakers and Magic regain that elusive momentum and ride Big Mo to Chicago for the NBA Finals?
Ready to rotate up. You ready to rotate up?
Michael at the foul line. A shot on the air. The Bulls win!
This is the NBA on NBC. The 1991 NBA playoffs. Tonight, Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals between the Portland Trail Blazers and the Los Angeles Lakers.
Cheered more NBA championships. The Lakers have won 6 titles here, and at the start of this season were not considered a serious threat for number 7, but they are now 1 win from the finals in Chicago. And this star-studded crowd believes time. Hello everyone, I'm Dick Enberg, and let's get right down to a serious news story surrounding this series, and of course started Tuesday night with James Worthy's fall in Portland. Is he ready to play today? Here he is coming to the game, arriving at the Forum with his trainer Gary Vitti on his left. Doesn't show any noticeable limp as he walks his way that long tunnel toward the Laker dressing room. Tom Hammond has had a chance to update his condition. Let's get that report.
Dick, shortly after his arrival, he went right to the training room to receive treatment for the ankle, mostly electrostimulation, 3 different currents, one to promote healing, one to ease the inflammation, one to ease the pain. But he really didn't test the ankle until just a few minutes ago when he came out for the pregame warm-ups. He's been pretty active on it. He has given it a good look, and good news for Laker fans, even though he'll start and play as long as he can tonight.
All right, Tom, joining us now, 9-year professional basketball veteran Steve Jones. And Steve, if Worthy is not 100%, what will Mike Dunleavy do?
Well, Dunleavy, of course, is hoping that Big James will be Big Game James, and if he isn't, then he's going to have to call on 1 of 3 people. A guy we have seen has been talking to a lot, Michael Thompson. He could be a missing man in that puzzle, but A.C. Green and Terry Teagle for sure will have to play big roles. Now, if all of that fails, there's one guy we know he can call on, and that is Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson has been such a huge story for the Los Angeles Lakers and all of their success. But when Magic Johnson is scoring a lot of points, the Los Angeles Lakers lose. When he's over 30, his assist total is down and they lose. When he's around 20, his assist total is usually around 14 and they win. So they're 10-3, and that's where Dunleavy would like to keep them.
And Magic wants to dish it out, and this is earlier today, 2 hours before tip-off, the first man on the court, and unusually in full game gear, Magic Johnson. Remember, he did not shoot free throws well on Tuesday night, at least to his own standards, out there getting that free throw stroke. One of the reasons why the great ones just seem to always play great in the big games. Now let's talk about the Portland Trailblazers.
Well, you know, Portland won in games 2 and 5, and they did it with all-out aggression. There was no confusion on their part. And the two areas in which they dominated the basketball game, the rebounds. You see a huge disparity there between what Portland did and the Lakers. And in the last game, they had 26 offensive rebounds, a team record, and the fast break. When the Trailblazers can explode, they are devastating, and you see the big difference there between Portland and Los Angeles.
So Portland to win, they've got to dominate the boards. The Lakers will try to cut into the advantage Portland has enjoyed in every game. And Jerome Kersey is the emotional, the spiritual drive behind the Blazers, and with that average leads them in scoring in this playoff series against Los Angeles. We'll meet the rest of the starters in just a moment. Laker fans arriving at the Forum at 6 o'clock in the evening here on the West Coast. And they'll try to emulate the great support that Portland fans gave their Blazers to keep this series alive on Tuesday night. And now let's meet the starting lineups. Public address announcer Lauren Stander.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Great Western Forum here in Inglewood, California, for Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals between the visitors from the Pacific Division, the Portland Trailblazers, and your Los Angeles Lakers. And now our guests from the Northwest, the Portland Trailblazers. At one forward, number 25 in his 7th year from Longwood College, Jerome Kersey. The other forward is number 52 in his 10th campaign from Maryland, Buck Williams. At center, 00 in his 5th season from Eastern Illinois, Kevin Duckworth. At one guard, number 22 in his 8th year from Houston, Clyde Drexler. And the other guard is number 30 in his 6th year from Wisconsin, Stevens Point, Terry Porter. Head coach, Rick Adelman. And now, the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At one forward, number 14 in his 7th campaign from North Carolina, Sam Perkins. The other forward is number 42 in his 9th year from North Carolina, James Worthy. Starting at center, number 12 in his 2nd season from Yugoslavia, Vlade Divac. At one guard, number 4 in his 8th year from Arizona State, Byron Scott. And the other guard is number 32 in his 12th year from Michigan State, Irvin Magic Johnson. Head coach of the Lakers, Mike Dunleavy.
So Dunleavy has made the decision to start James Worthy. While he's warm, wants him to test that ankle. With more, let's go to Tom Hammond.
And of course, Dick, Rick Adelman of Portland had a decision to make about his starters as well. In this case involving Kevin Duckworth, his center who has struggled in recent games. The idea is to get Duckworth involved in the offense early, get him to regain his confidence. But if that doesn't work, look for Cliff Robinson to come into the game. Robinson played the entire 4th quarter of Game 5 with Duckworth on the bench. Cliff Robinson could make an early entrance tonight.
Steve Jones, you were visiting with many of the Blazers today. How did you find their mood?
The Trailblazers have an unusual body language about them. They are walking fast. They are walking confident. They believe that there will be a 7th game, and they're going to start it here tonight. It will be interesting to see because the Los Angeles Lakers have huge experience in closing out opponents in this situation, particularly here at the Forum. So Portland has a very difficult task ahead of them.
Meanwhile, the Bulls and the great Michael Jordan and company await the winner in the 1991 NBA Finals. If it's Los Angeles, Game 1 in Chicago on Sunday. If Portland, will have Game 7, the decisive 7th in Portland on Saturday. Kersey and Divac and Magic Johnson controls for Los Angeles. We'll keep track of that point total. 30 points a game. Lakers usually lose. 20 a game. Look for them to win. Sam Perkins, you see that left eye heavily bandaged. He is not 100%.
You see a quick attempt to make a turnover right there as the Trailblazers are reacting early and trying to force the Lakers further out on the floor, 4 on the shot clock.
They'll have to trigger in a pass and a quick shot. So both Worthy and Perkins hobbled by injuries. Divac. And Drexler with the easy rebound. Gary Porter with the ball.
This is the guy that you need to key on for Portland. Terry Porter as a catalyst, and as he goes, particularly in the early part of the ball game, so will go the Trailblazers as they look inside the ductwork.
Divac knocks it away, picked up by Drexler, open. Percy. James Worthy on the run to Magic. Johnson all the way, and then a block by Drexler. Terry Porter, Divac back. And Portland has the first basket of the game. Drexler sensationally the fly swat Magic's attempt. Drexler on Johnson. Magic takes him into the paint and ties it up.
That was for that block shot.
Drexler now said it's my turn, and he draws a foul.
One of the ways you judge the Trailblazers is their a willingness to chase down a driver, and that time Drexler came from the rear to make a huge save. Drexler and Kersey are very good in that department for Portland.
And Magic Johnson also picked up the foul on Drexler.
And Magic immediately asked for the ball down on the box and came back and said, well, you can't block this, and gets the Lakers on the board.
Magic fouls him. Drexler makes both, and it's 4-2 Blazers. Johnson with Drexler. Two great stars pitted against each other. Magic with a couple inches height advantage. Scott against Porter. Worthy's first shot is not there. Kersey rebounds, and Porter brings him down. Knocked away by Worthy and recovered by Porter. Duckworth over Perkins. The jump hook not there. That's an offensive rebound that Portland's been getting, but they couldn't hang on. And here comes Magic. Long pass. Perkins. Lakers want to slow down.
They have a mismatch, and they're going to try to take advantage, but that leaves Worthy open.
James Worthy ties it at 4. Worthy, their leading scorer this year, first time. He's led Los Angeles in scoring in his 9 seasons in L.A. Drexler over Worthy. He's a little short. Rebound Williams, but he can't tap it in, and it's Magic Johnson the other way. Driving the ball down court, and then throwing it away to Byron Scott.
In the games that the Lakers have won, James Worthy has been outstanding, and he seems to be fine right now in the early part. For Portland, they want to make a few extra passes. They're coming back to Duckworth.
Duckworth misses the jump hook, and it's out of bounds to Los Angeles. We heard Tom Hammond. If Duckworth does not play well, Rick Adelman will go to a younger, quicker lineup than Cliff Robinson, who at times can be brilliant. Duckworth gives them body and size and bulk and rebounding. Tied at 4. 3 minutes have been played. Underneath Divac. Good take, and then Kersey steals it. Jerome Kersey.
Porter with the mismatch against Divac.
And Divac knocks it away with his quick hands. And now picks up Duckworth. 8 seconds. Shot clock.
This is when the Lakers are very good. They force you to shoot the ball over the top of the defense, and then they allow you one shot. There's going to be a push-off Buck Williams.
Buck Williams' first foul as the Lakers had position on that rebound.
In that situation, Adelman wants to see his players slicing to the hoop and hoping that they can somehow get a return pass on the way to the basket.
Portland starts cold, 1 for 6. Isolate Johnson. Divac working on Kersey, and Kersey knocks it away.
was the switch of Kersey to Divac, one of Rick Adelman's strategies on Tuesday night that really paid dividends.
The reason for it, they want to force Divac to be a higher offensive priority, take Worthy away from an early look at the basket, as well as Sam Perkins.
Worthy now 1 for 3 from the floor. Another rebound for Kersey. Both teams a little cold to start. Duckworth misses. Worthy gets it to Byron Scott. Boy, that Kersey's everywhere. He almost took that one away. Scott for 3. Perkins and Johnson battle, and it's out of bounds to Los Angeles. Duckworth hit it last.
Both teams off to shaky starts at the offensive end, and for Portland, that was going to be a huge lift for them. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they're having the same kind of start they had in the closeout game that they had against the Golden State Warriors, but they feel at home they'll be able to get themselves together.
4 minutes played, each team with only 4 points. Magic wheeling inside to score on that hook, and Los Angeles leads for the first time, 6-4. Drexler can't answer. Perkins rebound. Magic, if he sees the break, he'll take it. What a pass to Divac, and they block him again. Drexler goes the other way to tie at 6. 4 points for him. Divac finally gets one away and scores. That's the key. You've got to get it up there in a hurry, not think a lot, and fight the black jerseys in.
Well, both teams are reacting extremely well at the defensive end, so when you've got an opportunity, you've got to make the most of it, but you've also got to have some patience, as Jerome Kersey just did against Magic Johnson.
Muscle move by Kersey for his first bucket. It's tied at 8. 6:45 left in the opening quarter. Worthy with Drexler on him now. Tough chance for Worthy. Rebound Duckworth. 2-on-2. Drexler on the drive. Williams finishes it off, and he is fouled. At the three-point play, Williams, who played more than anyone on either side in Tuesday night, didn't want to come out of the game.
What happened, I guess, was in the second quarter, Coach sort of glanced at me as though he wanted to take me out of the basketball game. I looked him in his eyes and said, Coach, I said, I can rest after the playoffs. I just want to play for 48 minutes if I have to in order. That's what it takes for this team to win. And he sort of looked at me, and I gave him a real serious look, and at that point he realized that I was pretty serious, and I don't think he wanted to get into a fist fight on the sidelines. He would have lost the fight, and I'll be playing for another team next year.
31-year-old Buck Williams doesn't want to rest. Charles Buck Williams. I said, who's the last person that called you Charles? I said, wait a minute, I think I know the answer. Mama Charles. He's trying to make the three-point play and unsuccessful. It's 10-8 Portland. 6.5 minutes left in the opening quarter.
This ball game in the start has the posture of game 1 in Portland, where both teams were very competitive early. Neither team shooting the ball well, both at 36%.
Sam Perkins hits to tie for the Lakers, his first hoop. Well, they shot 41 and 40%. Lakers shooting 41%, Portland 40 on Tuesday night. Good, tough defense, plus all the pressure that rides on each play.
The Lakers have been so efficient in all the other games, and the Trailblazers have yet to really get stride as Porter strikes.
From inside, Terry Porter has 4. Blazers by a basket. Under 6 to go in the opening quarter. There's that fast break point. 6-0 thus far.
Now, the real key for us in James Worthy will see if he can get to the basket. If he's stuck out there shooting jump shots, then you know that ankle is not right, and he's not going to be able to be a force in getting to the hoop.
Divac saves off the miss by Perkins. And Magic for 3. Right there, and the Lakers lead by 1. And oh, you know they love Magic in Los Angeles. 7 for Johnson. Drexler. Good box out by Williams, and then saved by the Lakers. It was Magic. Scott, with plenty of Blazers back, will wait for Johnson to join him. And he's going to move down into the box. And wheels on Drexler, who holds. First foul on Drexler. James Worthy goes out of the game. And he will be replaced by A.C. Green. Let's go. No, he's not going out. He just went to the Laker bench, and he's on the sidelines.
a very aggressive posture tonight. He's looking to make things happen and score some points, which should be good news for the Trailblazers because that means the other players are not going to get the chances to set up and score like they'd like.
Turnover. Let's go to Tom Hammond.
Dick, at the last time out, James Worthy talked with the Lakers trainer, Gary Vitti, and he said the ankle's okay, giving him no problems. He said so far it's holding up.
Meanwhile, Kevin Duckworth, who committed that foul, has missed his last 7 field goals on Tuesday and his first 3 tonight, so he's on a bad streak of 10. Divac with Kersey. Kersey's quick hands making up for his lack of height. That's 3 times he's taken it away. Here comes Jerome, and he gives Portland the lead, 14-13. 4 for him. The Lakers keep going to Vlade, who seems open, and they take it away from him.
They're going to come back to Sam Perkins. They've decided they're going to get somebody with a little bit more mobility and dependability. Sam Perkins deals against Duckworth for 2.
Over Divac. A little out of his range. Rebound Perkins.
More than anything else, Portland needs to see some of those perimeter shots go down. They have not been able to get that shot, and when the Lakers are giving them that opportunity.
Perkins unable to hit the 3. Porter to Drexler. Magic really hustled back. Ball through the hands of Kersey. He had 6 lead changes. Blocked by Divac. Controlled by Holm. Oops, Worthy was in that melee. Ball goes to Los Angeles, but Worthy came up limping a bit. Now he seems to be striding all right. Timeout, Los Angeles.
You see Porter go in, and Divac makes the block from the rear, and then the ball goes on the floor. Worthy gets out of there as Buck Williams falls out of bounds.
16th block for Vlade Divac. Timeout, 3:18 left in the opener.
Up in Portland, part of Blazer Mania. There are a lot of parties tonight. Everyone hoping they can root for a Portland win and a Blazer chance at Game 7 on Saturday at the Coliseum.
Meanwhile, back near the Pacific Ocean, Los Angeles, California.
A more tranquil sea.
It won't be if the Lakers get on one of their patented runs. They've out-rebounded Portland 9-8 thus far. That's a positive Lakers stat. And lead by 1.
Byron Scott hits his first attempt. And for the first time, Los Angeles leads by 3.
If you're the visitor, you would like to be close, even if you possibly can, through that first period of play. Drexler trying to get inside.
Percy driving the lane, and Williams gets the rebound, and the putback is good. Williams has 4. Magic and Percy on the isolate. Now Duckworth over for the double team. That means Scott is open. He's got a 3. 2016 Los Angeles with 2:19 to go in the first quarter.
And that's the guy that they don't want to leave, and they're late in leaving with the rotation.
Double team. Divac comes out, puts pressure on Drexler. Duckworth underneath. And a bounce to Portland. Only 7 seconds on the shot clock. 44-year-old Rick Adelman in his 3rd year. He was the captain of the first Portland team, the Trailblazers, in 1970. Their 4th year. With 5, it's Duckworth. Rebound Magic. To Worthy. Little ginger on that ankle. Scott has made his last 2. Gets his own rebound. Can't connect. And a foul. It'll be on Vlade Divac, his first. Robinson has not played yet.
Well, he is wondering the same and a little nervous. He wants in the ball game, but they're trying to get Duckworth some production. They don't want to pull him out with a negative coming out of the ball game, and he has yet to make the shot in the last 11 attempts of the last 2 ball games.
of Worthy on the defensive end. He showed Chris Mullen, Golden State fans, how well he can play, and tough on Drexler.
Magic Johnson around Buck Williams, and the Laker lead is 6.
Robinson getting ready to make his first appearance. 1 minute left, first quarter. Duckworth travels, and that'll bring in Cliff Robinson.
So even though he didn't want to take him out on a negative note, the first quarter has not been a good one for Kevin Duckworth. So Rick Adelman's going to let him sit and try to find himself and Cliff Robinson into the ball game.
No points for Duckworth, but another turnover, and he leads all players in this series. Sam Perkins saw the double team coming. 4 on the shot clock. Magic for 3.
Divac with a save. A.C. Green in the game.
And he draws the foul. Portland native A.C. Green. Played at Oregon State.
Foul on Drexler, his second.
Lakers have scored the last 5 points. Tightly contested the first 8 minutes, and now the Lakers have opened a 6-point lead, and Green with a chance for 2 more. James Worthy arrested for the first time.
Well, Worthy was able to give him 11 minutes and got a couple of points out of him. We'll find out how he responds after sitting, whether the ankle stiffens up on him or not. But A.C. Green certainly will help continue to generate the board work. Divac with the rebound.
And the Lakers lead 14-9 in rebounds, and Divac has gotten some big ones on the offensive end.
5-4. Lakers want to hold for 1 shot if they possibly can. Magic is looking at the shot clock now. About a 6-second differentiation between game and shot.
A.C. Green can't hit. Perkins tips it in. Los Angeles opens a 9-point advantage, and A.C. Green a foul in the backcourt.
His first. Penalty for Portland, and Drexler will toe the stripe. Drexler the biggest lesson, he said, of his life. Our mother, Eunice, down in Houston, she's watching. That was responsibility. Learned it at age 12, said, get a job.
He's got a job now. His team is down 8 points, and he's got to figure out a way to dig them out of the hole. The Los Angeles Lakers got that separation in the first quarter that they wanted. Now they're forced the Trailblazers to play uphill in the second.
Drexler looking for his 6th point. And he, lane violation. He was halfway to the basket when he saw that that one was going to be short. So 25-17, 8-point Laker lead, 3.9 seconds left in this opening quarter. Now they reset the clock, 4.3.
Which is plenty of time for the Lakers to get a good look at the hoops. So the Trailblazers are all up. This is where, if you're a coach, you don't want your men to break down, go to sleep, give them a cheap score.
It's going to be A.C. Green that takes the shot. 3-pointer.
A.C. Green for 3, and the Lakers lead by 11 after 1. Crowd still cheering this play by A.C. Green, who is soon to be an ordained minister. And he got that one right down the middle. And the celebration by Green, who was a terrific Portland high school star and a great player at Oregon State. Here's Rick Adelman. Look to his right. That's Jack Nicholson. Talk about Nick's reviews.
very light on his feet. He liked that reaction, but Green, a man without a play, made one at the time when the Trailblazers could ill afford to give up a three-point field goal.
Danny Ainge in for the first time. Can't hit the three. Perkins rebounds. Barry Teagle in for the first time for Los Angeles.
You can see that the Lakers have made a big concerted effort to do a better job on the glass as they lead the rebounding at the end of one.
Ainge now on Magic, and that's a mismatch. Magic will try to take him to the iron. No foul. And now one called on Kersey holding Divac. Let's take a look at the games. Portland out-rebounding Los Angeles in every game. But when they've won, they've really dominated the boards. When the Lakers have won, they have been able to stay close in rebounds, and tonight they're a +6.
And they are away from home, and games away from home it was 7-1, and they need to pick it up on the glass and limit the Los Angeles Lakers to 1 attempt.
Buck Williams with position from Kersey. Williams picks up the ball. By the way, on that three-pointer by AC Green, he made only 11 three-point shots in the 81-game season. Experienced playoff performer for Portland, running out of time, and Magic makes the steal. To Green. The Lakers by 13. A 20-second timeout called by Portland. Los Angeles, when it sees the opportunity, Magic will trigger that fast break.
You see the look in the Lakers' eyes and the look of AC Green as he glances at Magic Johnson and then carries it strong into the hoop. They're on a mission and on a roll to try to shut down Portland and break their will right now here early in the ball game. The reaction of Green very positive. The job for the Portland Trailblazers now is to steady themselves. In the last 3 offensive possessions, they've come away with nothing and seem very tentative about where they want to get a shot.
Lakers have outscored Portland in this run 13-1.
And in Game 4, it was this kind of an outburst that really made the difference in the ball game.
Ainge loses Magic, and then the ball is kicked. No call. Green to Magic to Green. And a foul. Jerome Kersey flying down court defensively. Magic has spurs in his boots tonight.
Which team is playing the hardest at this point? The Los Angeles Lakers. They are beating the Trailblazers to all the loose balls and converting them into easy opportunity. And the team that plays with the most aggression in this series has been the winner. AC Green has come in and lit a spark under the Los Angeles Lakers.
Green gets the bounce, 7 points. He's averaging under 7 for the playoffs and 6.4 in this series, so he's already bettered his average. Here's a man that was an NBA All-Star starter last year. Magic will take a breather with that big lead. And listen, they're chanting AC. And he's taken the role of being the 6th man and kept his mouth quiet. He's a team player. You talk about Portland, really has great team attitude. Well, AC Green would fit in well. He's a terrific team player. Points at this juncture as Drexler goes in, and now he does. He has 7. That ends that 15-1 attack by Los Angeles.
Now with Drew in, Portland will have a chance to make up some ground. Magic Johnson has played a hard 14 minutes. They want to give him a quick breather, and if Portland's going to make an inroad in it, they've got to do it with Drew out on the floor, and the Lakers become more of a
terrible shot by Divac, but Green gets the rebound and a foul. First a timeout. 9:40 left in the first half.
Welcome back to the Forum. The Lakers leading the Blazers 32-19. Tom Hammond with heavyweight boxer George Foreman. A lot of people think as a boxer you might be a Detroit Pistons fan, but
they're the bad boys. But I'm telling you, I'm rooting for Magic Johnson and also Clyde Drexler. So either way, I'll be a winner. But the NBA action is tearing me apart.
Have you made a decision on another fight, George?
Not really. I want to eat. I'm ready to eat. Tired.
Well, I hope he has got some of his purse that he don't eat cheaply in the arenas anymore.
Portland trailing 32-19 and a near takeaway by Los Angeles. Wide open is Buck Williams and a block by Divac. Foul on Vlade.
And another sign of aggressive play. Even though Divac picks up the personal foul, look what he started. He started a near turnover with reacting to the pass from Danny Ainge, then reacted to get back, got a piece of the arm of Buck Williams, and puts Buck Williams on the line. So the Trailblazers have to answer aggression with an aggressive spurt of their own.
Williams for two. That's his 5th point of the game. Dunleavy didn't like the fact that Williams had an open shop, and Divac then, oh yeah, that's all right, almost made the all right. Well, the swings of emotions on the bench. Duckworth back in for Portland.
Divac has 2 personal fouls, 2 team fouls against the Lakers, and the Trailblazers are not down by a lot on the scoreboard, and certainly with 9 minutes left to go in the quarter, they could get back into the intermission, but they've got to start doing it now at the defensive end. They've got to force the Lakers to become tentative about where they want to get a score.
Major still on the bench. Worthy back in now for Los Angeles, and Michael Thompson in. It's Worthy with Robinson. AC Green partially blocked by Williams. Drexler, Duckworth, Robinson, and Williams. And another steal. Larry Drew ahead to AC Green. Ten points for Green off the bench to lead the Lakers.
In earlier ball games, Portland was making unforced turnovers. Tonight, they're forced. The Lakers are up, pressuring, and that's been a huge difference in what Portland has tried to do.
Drexler with a feed to Buck Williams, and he's fouled again. Eagles for his foul.
Drexler coming across and committed himself to something that he saw in the air. Drew cut him off, and that turned AC Green loose, and a thundering jam, and the reaction from the Laker bench led by Magic Johnson.
Who now has returned to the game. Magic Johnson rested briefly. Drew is out. And Williams has been 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Terry Porter sent back in by Rick Adelman, and it's Drexler who will sit down.
The Trailblazers showing anxiety from the pressure of the situation, not making good decisions. Rick Adelman now has to manage his team in a way to where he can keep them emotionally in the game while the Lakers are on this tear.
12-point Laker lead, 8.5 to go in this first half. Johnson. Porter with Teagle. 5 on the shot clock. Worthy with 3, and he just throws up a hope and gets the foul. Duckworth the foul, his second. So Drexler and Duckworth now with 2 for Portland.
The experience of the Los Angeles Lakers has been huge in the games that they have won, and here's an example of it right here. Worthy with the little pump fake, knowing the collision is there, just throws it in the air so he can get to the line for a pair of free throws.
That with about 1.5 to 2 seconds on the shot clock.
And so Portland has gone dead in the water. They've only scored 4 points in almost 4 minutes of play.
A pair, now has 4 points, and the Lakers back in front by 14. Those who did not follow the series in the regular season, Portland won 2 of 3 games in the Forum, both of those games in overtime, and once rallying from 21 down in the second half.
2 guys that can get it done for Portland, Duckworth 1 and Terry Porter, and Duckworth scores inside.
With the left hand, his first points of the game. Robinson on James Worthy. That's Worthy's favorite shot. 6 for Worthy.
Thompson misses with the left hand, and it's A.C. Green setting up Magic to Green. Oh, blocked neatly by Danny Ainge. 3-on-2 the other way. Porter pulls up and hits. Terry Porter with his 6th point, cutting the Laker lead to 12. Magic Johnson, 6 sisters cheering for him back in Michigan. Grew up in East Lansing. They're all school teachers. Boy, Magic has taught the NBA some lessons. Green, short this time. Cliff Robinson, the rebounder. Very quick and agile for 6'10".
Did everything right but finished the play.
Worthy free. Buck Williams fingers the boards for Portland. Thompson. It's A.C. Green who picks up the loose ball. He's done a lot of things well. You can see what a valuable starter he was and what a big man off the bench. A.C. Green, the Portland native, trying to do serious damage to the Trailblazers. 5:52 left in the first half. Tonight's Miller Genuine Draft #1 draft choice, Lakers general manager Jerry West. West was the Lakers' first pick in the 1960 draft following a stellar career at West Virginia. Zeke from Cabin Creek went on to become the 6th leading scorer in NBA history. West took over the Lakers' GM position in 1982. Number 44, Mr. Clutch. Just a reminder, following tonight's game, we'll be selecting the Miller Genuine Draft Player of the Game.
The Trailblazers trying to get Kevin Duckworth on track, and he's been at point-blank range in the last 2 ball games and just has not been able to find the range, and the Lakers have outfought the Portland Trailblazers for loose balls, and A.C. Green has been the catalyst. Since he's come in the ball game, they have generated a lot of defensive energy.
Oh! Magic has it knocked away, but still scores. A.C. Green rested now. Sam Perkins is in. Green with 10 points. The entire Portland front court has only 13.
So in 5:28, the Trailblazers have to find a hot offensive player. And again, with the players out there, Terry Porter is the most likely candidate. It seems reluctant to try to put the ball in the air.
Porter to Buck Williams. A nice pass, and he is fouled.
The Trailblazers had a good reaction defense. Signs of it coming back right here as Terry Porter comes over to knock the ball away from Magic Johnson, but good presence by Johnson. He catches it, turns around, an easy layup.
Buck Williams at the line trying to convert the 3-point play and pull Portland within 11 of the Los Angeles lead.
And off of the poor shooting performance and the real aggressive pressure that the Lakers have applied, if Portland can be under double figures in intermission, they should feel good about where their position is for the next 24.
Buck Williams now 3 for 6 from the line. Here's Buck Johnson of the Lakers. His teammates call him Buck, not Magic.
Perkins trying to get to the middle.
Gotta hurry now. Worthy just gets it off in time, and Drexler rebounds. Former Blazer Michael Thompson, and he pulls Portland within 10. 4.5 to go. First half. Worthy. Thompson and had it batted away by Buck Williams. Here's the chance to get into single digits. Duckworth
almost overlaid that one, but got it down, and the Trailblazers are within 8 on a little surge by Duckworth.
6 unanswered points for Portland, and Mike Dunleavy, who has used his timeouts absolutely brilliantly throughout the playoffs. stop right here, but at least Portland has a bit of mania going as they come back to an 8-point deficit.
In this 22nd timeout, Mike Dunleavy is going to tell his team if they're going to miss the shot from the perimeter, they all have to get back. Early in the ball game, Portland was not able to get transition opportunities. We showed you the statistic early when Portland dominated the 2 games that they won. It's because of these kinds of plays. Robinson, who's an excellent passer for a big guy, finds Duckworth. Duckworth almost lays that one over, but gets a gentle bounce from the back of the rim, and it goes in.
Now, Steve, the Lakers, when they started so poorly this year, Pat Riley going on to NBC, and Mike Dunleavy hired his first year here, and they started 1-4, 2-5, lost 3 straight at home. Everyone said, well, we're really long way from those championship years, but Dunleavy was preaching defense, 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 and you just can't emphasize that that is the big difference with this club right now.
It's a huge difference, and one of the things they were doing early was just being a perimeter team. Now they have more variety in their offense, and they're very efficient right now. You know, if this was earlier in the playoffs, they weren't playing this good, but they're clicking on all cylinders.
Perkins left open in the middle, and he is fouled. Duckworth has his third.
Second opportunities make a lot of things happen. Perkins keeps moving, and if you keep moving without the basketball, eventually you'll get open. Worthy finds him right at the well. Duckworth picks up his third personal foul, and just when Duckworth was beginning to get in the game, he takes himself out of the game with a personal foul. 14.
Cliff Robinson in for Duckworth. An unhappy Blazer as he takes his seat.
The emotions of Duckworth have been apparent throughout this series. It's hurt him, and if the Trailblazers are going to get any benefit of his size, he's got to keep himself under control.
Blazers down by 10 with 3.5 left in this opening half. And a blocking foul on Perkins, his second. Lakers continue to out-rebound Portland, +6, 23-17.
Penalty situation, so Cliff Robinson will go to the line. The Trailblazers have gotten themselves off to a poor start at the line, and they need to make all of their charity opportunities to try to stay close.
Robinson has started wearing those headbands after New Year's Eve. He said his brother gave him a haircut, a bad haircut. So he shaved his head, and then because of the perspiration, he needed the headband. It's become, well, a big item up there in Portland. They got everybody wearing it.
It's a fashion statement to be one of the Cliff Robinson Raiders.
Boy, that was kept alive by Drexler, and finally the Lakers up with the ball, leading by 9. And a foul by Robinson.
First.
Judgment is everything, and if you use poor judgment, the results are the opponent gets in the penalty when they may not have even gotten a shot. And the Lakers have made Portland pay time and time again for poor judgment. Robinson trying to hustle out of a mistake, thought he had a chance to steal a ball, fouls. Magic Johnson.
Magic now with 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. 13 points, and the Lakers lead by 11.
Where the Trailblazers have not shown poise, the Lakers have, and that's been as the road team. And Portland has to begin to demonstrate some of it now.
Robinson hits it cleanly from 12. Right now, if you're going to make a judgment of the entire series at this point in this game, game 1, the Lakers stealing that win at Portland, down by 14 late, down by 12 entering the fourth quarter. And that's earned them this home court advantage. And a win tonight, they go to Chicago.
And Perkins with 10.
That's Divac. It's his third.
What Sam Perkins has given the Los Angeles Angeles Lakers is a power player down on the box. He spins right, a rare chance there, thunders it home with the left hand.
And the foul was on Byron Scott, his second. And we want to hear about that big NHL trade as well. A big trade involving the Kings and Philadelphia and Edmonton. I'm sure they'll have details there because Jari Kurri is coming here to play with his old teammate Wayne Gretzky. Back at the Forum, Lakers and Magic Johnson in the lead. And Magic moving up on the all-time playoff scoring list. He's currently 7th and needs now only 73 to pass Wilt Chamberlain and 89 to move ahead of another ex-Laker, Elgin Baylor. What a list that is with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Jerry West way out there in front 1-2.
That list means you got to be awfully good and you got to play a long time and you got to be on a team that makes a lot of playoff appearances. As you look at two of the retired jerseys, Magic Johnson sure to hang up there when it's all said and done for him.
Yeah, they got a space all cleaned up, ready. So Porter able to make only 1 of 2, and free throw shooting has not been that good for Portland. They're 8 for 13.
They may have to dial in Costas and Riley at halftime to see how to make them.
And Perkins against Buck Williams. It's positioned, and with that left hand, a lot stronger than people give Perkins credit. He can get in there and muscle. Cliff Robinson, jump hook over Sam Perkins. 10-point lead again, 1:41 left in the half.
The Lakers got the separation, and they've been able to maintain it. And right now they have to feel good about their command of the basketball game. They have Portland reacting to them rather than reacting to Portland. They look back to Perkins, who scored 2 in a row.
Portland led only 5 times in the game, all by 2 points or less. Perkins, rebound Divac. So this is a return favor, giving Portland its own medicine. It was the offensive rebounding, the huge difference in the game on Tuesday night in the Blazers' favor.
Is on Drexler in this situation. Drexler's got to go to the basket. He does.
Coach Snapper Jones with that call.
On this side of the floor, Magic likes to see where everybody is, and if there's nobody available, he'll swing to the baseline, try to get a hook. They try to drop it inside.
And Terry Porter saw that no-look pass, and he takes it to the other end and scores. And the lead is cut to 8. Porter with 9. Final half minute.
Portland knows if they're going to get in it, they got to get the Lakers to make some mistakes, and the Lakers are playing a very contained game. Another turnover.
Percy with a steal, and moves the foul on. Scott reaching in. His third. So in the last 2 minutes, Portland mustering a rally, getting Lakers in foul trouble, and now a chance to carve the lead to 6.
One of the things that Portland has been able to do is force turnovers as part of their successful season, and they've had the Lakers with a couple of mistakes that have translated into a quick basket by Porter, and now Drexler at the line. But again, Portland has not made the free throw opportunities and made the Lakers pay. Drexler misses.
8 for 14 from the line. And Drexler is a solid free throw shooter on the season, nearly 80%.
The funny thing about this team is when they go bad, they all go bad at the same time at the line, and it takes about 2 periods to get them straight.
7-point Los Angeles lead. That's half of their biggest margin of 14. Lakers with a shot clock off. Final seconds of this second quarter. Magic against Drexler. Worthy for 3. And he didn't have the same success as A.C. Green in closing out the first quarter. So Mike Dunleavy, mixed emotions, I'm sure. James Worthy seems to be healthy enough, but Dunleavy's club had a big 14-point lead, but Portland has knocked it down to 7. Stay tuned for the Prudential halftime report with Bob Costas and Pat Riley after these messages. Welcome back to the Forum in Los Angeles. Still a lot of daylight here in the West. About 20 after 7 in the evening. Dick Enberg with Steve Jones. We'll visit with Tom Hammond in a moment. Startling statistic, rebounds. Lakers 26-18, a +8. That's totally against the trend of the series.
That is, but Mike Dunleavy got out the whip in the locker room, and obviously the players have responded. And the difference has been they have been aggressive, and they've been aggressive in all areas of the game, while the Trailblazers in that first half of play were tentative and confused about where they wanted to get a score. And when they played like that, it resulted in mistakes that turned into transition opportunities for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Portland spends a lot of time out on the perimeter, and the Lakers end up scoring.
Lakers 24 minutes from the finals against Chicago. Portland, if they can rally, force Game 7 on Saturday. Lakers, Drexler led Portland, Magic with 13, Sam Perkins with 12, 6 for 9 shooting. He has shot over 60% for the entire playoffs. He's been the quiet man, but constantly delivering. And of course, AC Green with 10, 3 of those on that 35-footer that ended the first quarter.
If you're Portland, you've got to feel good about being within 7 after being dominated in the first 24, and we'll see how they respond inside the quarter.
So Terry Porter, the shortest Trailblazer, slips inside, and the Laker lead is 5. Led by as many as 14 with 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Guys that have been getting it done for the Lakers at the offensive end, Sam Perkins and Magic Johnson, they come right inside to Perkins.
Duckworth with 3 fouls, and Perkins makes a tough fall-away 12-footer. 14 for Perkins. Turnover. Magic has him on the run. Great pass to Perkins, no foul. Out of bounds to Portland. So that was Magic with his no-look, great pass.
Some great reactions, Worthy's first, and then Kersey's back at the other end to save a great pass from Magic Johnson.
Portland down by 7, and Drexler. Saved by Duckworth, and he scores. And rebounding statistic will be one to watch. If the Blazers are going to rally, they're going to have to do it by getting more second and third chances. Worthy with Williams. Same 5 that started for both teams. Worthy out there. Drexler up high for the rebound. Kersey into the hole. Duckworth has it knocked away by Scott. Recovered by Perkins. And no good. The foul on the play against Drexler, his 3rd.
Watch Magic Johnson right here, and you swear he doesn't see anybody, and suddenly the ball is gone, and it's right at the rim. Sam Perkins trying to get it up, and the ball is deflected by 2 Trailblazers, Jerome Kersey and Buck Williams.
Magic Johnson with his 14th point off Drexler's 3rd. That extra free throw practice. Magic's been perfect tonight, 4 for 4. Played 21 minutes in the first half.
Shot clock at 8.
Let's go! Tough move, and it's Divac the other way with a dribble. Magic for 3. Controlled in the corner by Porter. Knocks it away. Scott with Drexler.
Drexler slipped down. The Trailblazers call a timeout.
Lakers build their lead to 9.
The man in the middle and the man in the spotlight, and all of it has been damagingly bad for Kevin Duckworth. Another poke check, and that turns Scott loose, and he scores easily as Drexler's feet go from underneath him.
22nd timeout taken by Rick Adelman. Duckworth stays in the game. He's part of the small college look of this Portland team. 3 starters from the smaller schools. Duckworth from Eastern Illinois. And of course, Terry Porter from Wisconsin Stevens Point. And Jerome Kersey from Longwood College. Kersey, number 25, kidded a lot about going to a all-girls school. It was until just recent years. 3,000 students in Virginia.
From where we sit, Dick, it seems as though the Trailblazers were not making a lot of field goals, but they ended up shooting a better percentage than the Lakers.
Devot's another block, and traveling against Buck Williams as he trips. Devot's harassing in the hole as he's given Duckworth fits, just as it's been the other way up at Portland.
It has been hard, suffocating play by the Los Angeles Lakers, and if the Trailblazers are to dig themselves out of it and make a contest of more than being just down 7-9 points, they've got to play the same way.
Perkins with a bump and grind scores, and he is fouled by Duckworth. His fourth.
You talked about the quiet work of Sam Perkins, but it's in evidence again. Right across the middle. So Robinson will come in the ball game. Duckworth down.
Tough to see the foul. They're bumping, there's no whistle. Then the shot's made. Didn't seem to be the contact then, but Duckworth is saddled with his fourth, and here's the second-year man from Connecticut, Cliff Robinson. Despite that painful deep thigh bruise, the left thigh, playing well again tonight. This is his first free throw and his 17th point to lead all scores. Lakers by a dozen. 8:45 left, third quarter.
See, there's the confusion at the offensive end by Portland. They want to try to show some patience. Robinson comes in and scores, but they're not sure how to do it. They don't have the passing and cutting that they had in Portland.
Seems to be a better team with Robinson on the floor the last couple of games. He immediately gives notice and has 7 points. Devot's against Robinson, and Robinson knocks it away, and a foul against whom?
Vlade Divac.
Devot's, and that's his third. Robinson using the quick hands to force the foul.
The hand speed of the players in the NBA is really amazing, and coaches tell you don't play with your hands, but you see these kind of results, you can't help but applaud the players. Devot's trying to hustle out of the mistake, picks up the personal foul.
Portland down by 10, 8 minutes left in the third.
The guy that's got to come to the dance for Portland is Drexler. He's got to make things happen, finds Buck Williams at the rim.
Williams with his 11th point. He's averaged only 8 in the series. Devot's outside. Now the Magic with 10. Perkins with 3. Takes the 3. Oh, my! Jump back to an 11-point advantage.
And that is always the Sam Perkins I thought was capable of playing at Dallas, but never got those kinds of offensive opportunities. The Lakers have made the rest of the league take notice.
Never played with the Magic before. Terry Porter answers with his own 3. Has 14. AC Green ready to check in for Los Angeles. Physical quarter.
Well, Perkins is hot, and he wants to look at the rim as many times as they can. Kersey's trying to make the steal, picks up the foul.
Kersey from the blind side has the foul, and a timeout with 6:49 left in the third. Sun setting in Los Angeles. Will it bring a 6th-game win for the Lakers? And for Portland, it could be a serious sunset. Tom?
Dick, during the timeout, Rick Adelman again stressed rebounding to his team. The surprising stat, as you all have mentioned, has been the fact that Portland has been out-rebounded, stressed to get on the boards again, and talked about moving the ball. Patience again offensively on the half court. The Lakers packing the defense in. He wants to get them moving with more passing.
62-54, the Lakers by 8.
But the kinds of passes that will hurt the Lakers are the ones that are going to the basket. The one that go east-west and around the outside, that's the kind of pass they want you to make. They can just shell with the defense and they'll kind of zone you in a man-to-man.
And Channing AC, he's in for Worthy. Drexler misses on the steal, and Magic with a jam. Johnson with 17.
Taking no chance there, and a gamble by Drexler turned the Lakers loose for an easy opportunity at the rim.
Magic and Drexler now with Worthy out. On the shot clock, and Williams on a fine feed from Porter. Just like that, gave Williams the field goal percentage title in the NBA this year, the only man over 60%. First illegal defense call of the night, a warning against Portland. From now on, a technical foul. James Worthy, they're cutting the tape, perhaps with play, swelling and a little too tight. Gary Vitti with the scissors.
So far, AC Green and Sam Perkins have played a big game for the Los Angeles Lakers to take up the slack for the injured Worthy. Robinson again, almost illegal.
Perkins with a push, trying to go. Buck Williams, second foul. We talk about picking up the loose ends in the slack for an injured player. Magic was the man as a rookie. Remember when Kareem was injured, Game 7 of the finals, and Magic played every position, scored 42. The Lakers won the title, and he was the MVP.
And that was his only 40-plus performance in which his team has won a ball game. But Magic Johnson was superb in that effort and came in with the Lakers in a desperate straight. Looked as though they would lose the title. He came back in and really responded. Lakers were golden from that point on.
6 banners here, 5 when they were the Minneapolis Lakers. Boston was 16, most titles. Perkins gets 1 or 2, and the Lakers are up by 9. 5:41 left, third quarter. Green. Robinson keeps it alive, and a whistle against whom? If Robinson on Portland.
Over the back.
Gives us a chance to try to duck in. Well, we're going to try to give you that information on the tray. Yeah, they say it's okay. Yari Curry, the former teammate of Wayne Gretzky in Edmonton, has been traded to Philadelphia, then immediately to the Los Angeles Kings. And Philadelphia gets Jeff Chikrin, and LA also gets Jeff Chikrin, center Steve Casper, and defenseman Steve Duchesne, the 4th-round pick, go to Philadelphia. In the earlier trade, Edmonton got winger Dave Brown and Corey Foster. In a complicated trade, and big news for hockey fans, and big news here in Los Angeles. Yari Curry rejoining his teammate Wayne Gretzky. They played 8 years together in Edmonton.
Lakers showing a little bit of vulnerability by missing from the line. They're in a penalty early, and that's been one area where they've outscored Portland. They got there earlier, and they've made more free throws.
Lakers are already in the penalty and free throws with 5:09 left in the period, while Los Angeles has committed only 1 foul. So that's going to send Mike Dunleavy's team to the line for some extra chances.
Drexler has Magic Johnson guarding him, and he's got to do a better job of putting some offensive pressure on him as they work on Sam Perkins.
Robinson outside, rattles out. Johnson. Sam Perkins with 23 to lead all scores. 11-point advantage to Los Angeles.
That's the poise and intelligence of the Lakers coming to the front as they took advantage of Magic Johnson backing Drexler down and waiting for the defense to collapse.
Drexler for three is way short. Johnson has his 9th rebound. Stolen by Drexler. 3-on-2 to Kersey. Throws it away through Drexler's hands, but he's got the quickness to save, but flips it right to Magic.
When the Trailblazers are playing well, they hustle out of their mistakes. Drexler hustle out of a poor shot, but then they don't get anything for it. The Lakers will try to come back and make them pay, looking inside first.
+5 in rebounding, Los Angeles. Portland is led in rebounds every game. Oh, a little soft toss that Robinson just plucked out of the air from Magic. And Porter guns for 2. Feet on the line. It's 67-58. LA's lead down to 9. 3:35 left. Third quarter.
Edelman wanted a tray out of it, but they only give him a 2, so his foot was on the line.
Perkins again. Too many. On the traveling violation.
Both teams beginning to show a little bit of fatigue and heavy breathing out there as we go to a timeout.
Yeah, Rick Adelman noticed it as well. So Portland timeout, 3:22 remaining in the third period. The Lakers, a win away from the finals, have an 8-point lead. Here's Terry Porter. Was it a 2 or a 3? Well, you get a good look there. It was outside the line, and the officials have reversed their call, giving Porter 3. 67-59 the score. Rick Adelman giving the 3-point gesture. Tom?
Adelman thought it was a 3 all the way. As you mentioned, Dick, he lobbied his case with Ed T. Rush, and Ed T. Rush made the call overruling the other 2 officials, saying it was a 3, much to the chagrin of the Lakers staff, and then argued to no avail.
3 minutes plus remaining in the third. Williams takes it away and gives Portland another chance.
They're trying to get Drexler involved, and he's not sure about how he wants to get a score.
If Robinson will shoot it, and he misses everything. Robinson shot rebounded by Magic unofficially with 10 as he goes for a triple-double.
The Lakers knew that they had to do a better job on the glass. They've out-rebounded Portland by 7 at this point in the ball game.
Scott loses it in the backcourt. That'll be a violation. Portland ball, 2:32 left.
Now, you can accuse the Lakers of allowing the Trailblazers to hang around in this situation because they're beginning to make some mistakes in their own right, but that is fatigue. The energy, the effort is there, and Portland now has to be ready to take advantage of it, but they have been struggling to find scores. Porter's a hot hand here in the third quarter.
It's 4 straight turnovers by the Lakers, and yet Portland not really able to close the gap noticeably. Trail by 8, they were down by 7 at halftime. Kersey struggling, finally dances one home. 67-61. That's the nervous kind of applause from the Forum crowd. Magic drawing the double team. It's got way outside. AC Green a little out of his ring. Perkins trying to save, cannot. Portland goes the other way.
Well, that's the shot you want AC Green making, even though he made that one at the end of the quarter against the shot clock. He's not a strong perimeter player. That's not going to be the long suit for him and the Lakers. Notice how the Lakers pack it in. They don't let Portland get that initial penetration.
Deflected by Perkins to Green. Drexler down low, and Green blocked to the floor. Drexler's 4th foul.
Clyde trying to hustle out of a mistake, and he's had a real tough game tonight, forcing the issue, trying to get in and take the charge. Looked as though his feet went underneath him, didn't get the contact, but Gerald Garrison said you got him down low, and that puts AC Green on the line. The Trailblazers need Drexler, to stay in the ball game, but they need some positive results from him being out there. And so far tonight, it has been a real tough ball game for their stars.
Both teams now will be in the penalty the rest of the way with 1:24 in the third. Green's first point of the second half. He had 10 off the bench in the first half.
And we have not seen James Worthy for a while, so they may be thinking that he may be down as that ankle did react.
And this is the second. Here comes Drexler on the run. The Porter. There's good defense. They got back. Drexler. Ooh, does he quit? 5 points to lead. Word from the bench. Tom Hammond reports that they just redid Worthy's taped ankle. Nothing wrong. Available if so decided by Mike Dunleavy. Green blocked by Robinson. And here come the Blazers down by only 5. They're on a 7-1 run. Porter. Porter for 3. Rebounds gets a key rebound for Los Angeles. This is the closest Portland has been since the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Kersey hawking Divac. Big 7-foot 100 center dribble the ball.
Well, he handled it well. He good pressure. Magic trying to get to the hole.
He's there. Final seconds of the third. 19 for Magic Johnson. Same difference as halftime. 7-point Laker lead. Shot clock and game clock almost identical. Robinson over Magic gets another 2. 9 for Cliff Robinson, a 5-point lead, and that is the end of the third quarter at the Forum in Los Angeles. Los Angeles Lakers leading 3-2, a quarter away from the finals, and we'll be back after these messages and a word from your local station. Portland makes up 2 points in the third to pull within 5, and Cliff Robinson tough at both ends.
Cliff Robinson lit a spark in the Trailblazers defense with a great reaction against H.C. Green. Looked like Green was right at the well. You don't get any better block than that. But at the end of the period, it was Magic Johnson realizing Drexler had 4 personal fouls, putting pressure on him, getting to the rim to keep that Laker advantage at 5.
Tom was at the Laker bench during that timeout.
And they're coming back in with James Worthy, Dick. The tape on his ankle was too tight. He had it loosened a little bit. He's still having trouble pivoting in the post. They're going to try to get the ball to Worthy facing the basket.
Pick and roll, the lob to Divac, drawing a foul from Buck Williams, his third. James Worthy, over 20 points in the playoffs and on the season, leading Lakers scorer, but that ankle is bothering him, and it's just a matter of how you land. You're trying to favor. You don't take off straight, you don't land the right way, and you're not squared up the way you'd like to.
The shooting reflects the fact that he's trying to protect it and hasn't really shot the ball well tonight.
Magic sets up Byron Scott for 2. Magic's 5th assist. He's already in double figures in points, 19 and 10 rebounds.
Scott has been quiet and Porter has been steady. They need Porter to continue to find people at the rim. They get Buck Williams right at the basket, a foul on Vlade Divac.
For Divac, that'll be his 4th. First Laker with 4. Kevin Duckworth has 4 for Portland. And so does Drexler. The foul here in the fourth quarter. Kersey around Magic Johnson to score. Jerome Kersey pulls Portland back to within 5. Portland so hungry for a win here to regain the home court and would be delighted to host Game 7 in Portland Saturday afternoon.
Give themselves a chance to salvage their season in which they had the best record in the NBA. Looked like they certainly had a chance to win another championship.
Magic Johnson, who's rested only 1 minute in the whole game. Worthy from 15, his 8th point.
That's the shot they wanted to get Worthy squared up and looking at the hoop.
Drexler to Porter. Gary Porter with a quick answer for the Blazers. 19 for him. Magic.
double team, and you double team when the team can see it. That turns them loose. The Lakers made all of the necessary passes. Green made them pay.
Porter pushed by Scott. It's a proper call. He didn't like it, but that's what forced him off balance. Fourth foul on Byron Scott. Timeout with 9:54 left in regulation.
AC Green is on the weak side of the floor, away from the ball, over here with Byron Scott. The decision to double team by Cliff Robinson will free him up, and the Lakers will move the ball all the way around to AC Green for an easy opportunity, and you'll watch the Trailblazers react. Magic Johnson gets the ball. The defense challenges. Green is wide open for an easy opportunity, and he makes the Trailblazers pay. Again, if you're going to have somebody shooting the ball, you want it to be AC Green, but Green has responded tonight with a big effort for the Lakers. He has 13.
21 was his high for the entire year. Sam Perkins is in with his game-high 23. Evots out for Los Angeles.
And Sherry Teagle is in as well. Drexler.
Blocked by Perkins, controlled by Worthy. Well, Perkins offering what Cliff Robinson gave to the Lakers at the other end.
It was a good decision by Drexler, but a better play by Perkins at the defensive end.
Perkins with the ball. Not a shooter in the playoffs.
Shot clock at 2.
Blocked by Robinson, and he got a piece of the wrist, I believe. Well, it was Kersey that got him his fourth.
Drexler has been trying to make something happen. When he penetrates, usually good things happen for Portland. Strong to the hoop. The ball barely got out of his hand before the long arm of the law, and Sam Perkins snatched it away.
Perkins, who does most everything right-handed, writes, eats, most of her life as a righty, but in basketball, southpaw.
No left-hander eats with his right.
He told me.
I got to start something
right
here.
between the appetizer and the main course, he told me. 9:22 left. Perkins looking for his 25th point.
Every time Portland has challenged and got to within 5, the Lakers have gotten another little spurt to push it up by 9. See how Portland answers. We got a mismatch with Teagle against Buck Williams. Shot clock at 7.
Porter with a drive, rebound, Teagle. Magic always looking down court, looking for that open yellow jersey. Mismatch, Porter on him, but unable to connect Magic Johnson, and a foul might have been on Magic. It was Perkins, his third.
Both teams trying to keep the opponent from getting second opportunities. Perkins coming in, picks up the personal foul. Portland needs the score.
Down by 9 with 8:40 left. Terry Porter. Beautiful rebound basket by Cliff Robinson. Up high above the crowd. A Dennis fingertip that one through.
If you're going to come back against the team, you need a little luck. There was some luck by the Trailblazers, and Robinson just trying to keep it alive.
Worthy, a reacher on foul on Kersey, his 5th foul. First with 5 is Kersey.
Porter with a good look from the baseline, and this one will bounce long, and you'll see outside. Cliff Robinson just trying to keep it alive, taps it in the rim. Portland takes a timeout as Jerome Kersey has 5 personal fouls.
Crowd giving the Lakers a standing ovation. 8 minutes plus remain. The Lakers 78, the Blazers 71. Time running out in the 4th. And for Rick Adelman, what is the key? Well, it's the same as before the start of the game.
We have not shot the ball yet. It would make it a lot easier in our lives if we just made a few shots. And I'm expecting some of our guys to do that. And once we do that, we're going to become a very good team. I'm just hoping we do it real quick before something else happens.
Well, that something else happens, of course, tongue-in-cheek, is that they go home eliminated by the Lakers. They've shot 50% tonight, better than the Lakers, but the Lakers have out-rebounded Portland by 6, and that's something they've not done in the entire series.
Well, the early separation is what made the difference. Kevin Duckworth back in the ball game. We'll see if the Trailblazers can make the Lakers, become a perimeter team, limit them to one shot, be able to get in the transition game and run it back.
Blocked by Robinson and out of bounds for Portland. Well, they go with their big lineup now with Williams, Duckworth, who was poked in the eye apparently on that last exchange, and Cliff Robinson. The lineup they basically have not used much in the series. Worthy to the hoop and scores. 78-73. Lakers by 5.
What the Lakers don't want to do is become tentative and very predictable at the offensive end. They want to move the ball and move it rather quickly whenever there's a chance.
Worthy with 5. Green way outside. Hits! Shot in the arm for the Lakers. 15 off the bench for AC Green. Porter for 3. 80-76, and this is the closest the Blazers have been since they trailed 20-16 in the first period.
That was a huge shot by Green down in the corner against the clock. Eagle
with a face in, the hand in his face, unable to hit. Duckworth rebound. Portland won 2 out of 3 here in the regular season, both wins in overtime, and they've rallied from 14 down and now trailed by 4 and have the ball.
And this is a different defender for Duckworth. The other teams at least to get the ball in the air. Robinson tipped it, couldn't get it in.
Green got the rebound. Magic. Quite a collision with Cliff Robinson, with Magic smile tells us he's okay. Fifth foul on Duckworth. So 2 Blazers now with 5, Percy and Duckworth.
Magic with a quick spin inside, catches the defense by surprise, and that's what Magic does so well. Make the read as to when to make the break. And when a defender is up, he's down and gone. Portland facing a penalty here with the next foul. We're right around the 6-minute mark. Magic misses the first.
That's usually news here. Magic on the season shot 90.6%. Byron Scott and Teagalow. 3 losses. Showed at the top of the show. Magic scored 30. 10 wins of all the playoffs this year. Scored 20. 10 points less tonight. He has 20 points.
Worthy is not the best, and the Trailblazers have to continue to try to test him, make him react. They get a foul. That's a 14, but it's only the first personal against James Worthy tonight.
3 team fouls on the Blazers here in the 4th. Green on Percy. Nice move by Clyde. Doesn't get it, but Buck Williams does. Buck Williams fouled by Magic Johnson over the back. His second.
The Lakers know what's at stake if they lose this lead, as the Trailblazers did in their home game in game number 1. That means they would have to go back to Portland and try to win the 7th game out on the road. The Trailblazers understand their job is to try to scratch and claw a win out any way they can.
Another miss for Williams. He's 3 for 7 now tonight. And Portland 9 for 16. Trailing by only 5. Free throws, their nemesis. And Williams gets 1 out of 2.
The crowd is in it now. If they weren't in it before with 6:02 to go in the ballgame, they have arrived.
Drexler against Magic. He gets it from one end to the other. A gliding stride of his, and it's a two-point game. And timeout called by Dunleavy on the Laker bench.
We talked about tentative play, and the Lakers beginning to demonstrate some of it as a tentative shot from Green, who had made a huge one at the other end, and then Drexler just powers his way down the other end for a score.
Thursday night Hollywood thriller, 81-79. With the playoff finals on the line for Los Angeles, and the Blazers, knowing an upset tonight, would send them home for the decisive Game 7 on Saturday. Tom? I guess Tom Hammond's electronics not working at the moment. We'll get to him. Lakers by 2.
The key for the Lakers in trying to keep Portland at bay is to keep scoring. They come inside to Magic Johnson, trying to make the defense react.
Magic with 1 second on the clock. Hits the bouncing hook, 22 for Johnson, and that had a little magical dust on it.
Anytime you're a team and you're down and you're trying to catch up, where you're going to tire first is when you look at that scoreboard and you get close, but you never get over the hill.
Porter to Robinson, short. Look at Drexler fight for that second chance, and he scores. And Drexler really taking it upon himself here in the clutch to go for the ball at all costs.
Drexler, who has been struggling for 3 quarters, seems to be coming to life here. They move down the stretch. He's got 18, 6 here in the quarter. Magic.
Oh! Now Drexler can't hit. Robinson sends Drexler the other way. A chance to tie.
Mismatch out here with Drexler against Perkins. He wants to get to the rim, make something happen.
Robinson way outside. And Byron Scott saves for Los Angeles. The Lakers lead of 2. 4 minutes left. Worthy post. He got the spot up, but couldn't hit. A little short, and there again, that ankle has to be bothering him. Drexler all the way. We have a new game, and for both teams, a season now 347 long.
The Lakers seem to be tiring because it was Drexler 1-on-4 on the break that tied that one up.
Drexler with 20.
They're coming back to the quiet, steadying force in Sam Perkins. Shot clock at 5.
Does not get the shot, but the foul is called. Adelman thought there was traveling by Perkins.
Look at the eyes of Drexler, and that tells you that he was not going to give up. Comes in down the lane. You see the Lakers just give him the lane, and he rolls it in.
Rookie Ala Abdelnaby from Duke University. Applauding in his own special Blue Devil way. Kevin Duckworth has fouled out with 8 points.
That brings Jerome Kersey back in the ball game. Perhaps that's bad news for the Los Angeles Lakers because Duckworth just has not been a factor in any of the ball games so far, particularly here tonight. Kersey has been more active, and it seems the team with the more energy and the more aggression right now is going to pull this one out with Perkins on the line and 3:23 left in it.
Thus far, the Lakers have outscored Portland by 5 at the line. It's tied at 83. Leads all scores. And timeout called by Rick Adelman of Portland. Every possession to be thought through totally by both coaching staffs. 3:23 left.
Tom Hammond back at the Forum, a tie game with 3:23 left. The Trailblazers have tied it up on the hot hand of Clyde Drexler, and the Lakers have spent a lot of time talking about him in the huddle. They say they have to get the ball out of Drexler's hands on the isolation. They want to try to trap him and trap him quick. Dick?
All right, Tom, and Drexler watches Sam Perkins take his second free throw, missed the first, this to break the tie.
And that tells you about the greatness of players in the NBA. Drexler has struggled for 3 quarters, and suddenly in the fourth he begins to wake up, changes the nature of the game. His team is now down by 1. See if they double team Drexler.
Worthy on Drexler now. Gets a pick from Robinson. Porter over Scott. Rebound Magic Johnson, and he is fouled. Robinson on his back gets his third.
Porter got a good look at this shot right here, and it danced on the rim and trying to get position. Cliff Robinson comes over the top of Magic Johnson. One thing that Magic Johnson said after Game 5, we got to keep our bodies between the Trailblazers and the basket. Good example of it there. Spoons out for Magic Johnson. Is this an omen? I know you got sweaty palms over here.
No. There's a lot of that all over the country. Johnson gets 1 out of 2. The Lakers by 2 with 3 minutes to go. Both teams way under their percentages on the season. The Lakers were 80% during the regular year.
They're looking for Drexler on this play, and what gets you a score in this situation is quick movement.
Good defense by the Lakers, almost forcing a turnover. 4 seconds for Porter. Misses everything. Percy! An acrobatic catch and throw to tie it at 85.
Percy wanted to foul as he thought he was held as he tossed that one in the air. Now Magic has a mismatch with Buck Williams. He's going to try to score himself.
Good double team. 5 seconds past the D-box. Oh, how does he do it? Magic Johnson. 3 men surrounding him. One had his hand on the ball, and he still found the open man D-box. 6 assists for Magic. And traveling on the Blazers. 2:04 left. Full 2 minutes. Crowd on its feet. Chance to win another game in Portland is remote, and Drexler going for the ball fouls Johnson. His 5th. But it's a mark of his enormous talent. He's going for it. He's the man who went for the ball, not protecting his foul status, trying to make something happen.
Portland has to use their poise. The Lakers will try to continue to apply the pressure. You've got 1:48. You've got yourselves a ball game. You're only down 3 points. You've got to make good decisions. The Lakers are going to try to hold and use the clock with every possession and hope that they either get a foul or they get a good shot. Magic.
The lead is 4. A huge possession for Portland.
The Trailblazers' best player under the gun has been.
Drexler takes it to the iron and he's fouled.
The best player under the gun has been Terry Porter through the year, but it's been Clyde Drexler tonight that has stepped up and tried to make things happen. Again, coming real strong to the rim. And the ball spoons out as he comes in, and the Lakers get there late.
Perkins tried to help out, picks up his 4th foul. If Portland should lose, fans at home in the Northwest will be ruining the poor free throw shooting tonight. And again, Drexler, as has happened twice before, making only 1 out of 2. The lead is 3. Entanglement before the ball inbounded. No harm, no foul.
Still plenty of time. What the Trailblazers don't want to do is make a foolish mistake and put the Lakers on the line. They want to make the Lakers earn every score that they get, and the Lakers, on the other hand, want to use the clock and get a good look at the basket.
Press on for Portland. Magic, knowing his defensive partner Drexler, shackled with 5.
Telling James Worthy to stay now, get down on the box. They want to go to Perkins.
Against Buck Williams. There's the double team.
Here's the open man with 4. Stolen by Drexler. It's a 1-point game. 23 for Clyde.
Mistake is the thing that we told you the Lakers didn't want to make, and they left that pass out there.
Magic with exactly 1 minute to go and another turnover. Porter to Kersey, and Robinson loses the ball on a 3-on-1. Oh my! Timeout, Los Angeles. Portland had the lead on Cliff Robinson's fingertips. As a board of director on the Oregon Ballet, she would have enjoyed her husband's work on this steal that pulled the Blazers within 1.
And it was the will of Drexler not to give up when it looked like the Trailblazers might not have a chance to get a score. They make a steal, and then they make another steal, and it looks like this is a dead bunny for Cliff Robinson, and he miscues, and it goes out of bounds. The reaction on the bench. You can imagine what it's like in Portland right now.
That was a 4-on-1. Almost too many men were open. And Robinson didn't expect it. He thought it was going somewhere else. The pass was a little late.
Now the Trailblazers want to play good defense. They don't have to gamble. The Lakers want to get a good score. They got to figure out what's the best place to get a score. The guy that's been doing it for them has been Magic Johnson. Got his hands on the ball now.
Hands his way into Divac. And there's a tough call. Magic could have been called for charging, or was it a block on Portland? It was against Portland's Buck Williams, his 4th.
The quick penetration by Magic to get into the middle. Kersey trying to get across. He wanted to charge there. Divac laid it underneath the glass. Now the pressure's on Divac to get them both from the line. For big guys, the first free throw is always the key. Get that first one, you got a good chance to get the second. Miss that first, you may miss them both.
Divac, not a great free throw shooter, but better in the playoffs than he was in the regular season. 78%. A 2-point game.
Now, if you're Portland, you can't go to sleep because he may miss it. The Lakers are going to try to get it. If they can't get it, they'll tip it back.
He gets them both. Well, Portland with call timeout with 43.3 seconds remaining. McEnroe back from Paris. He'll go to Chicago if he can. That's where the finals will begin if LA should win. Don Rickles not finding a lot of humor in the drama of this final minute. Should Portland win and go home and win, then they would host the first game of the finals. And the song is I Love LA. Jack, get into it.
Jack knows it's not over until it's over.
We started with the rebounds. Portland leading every game, but when the Lakers have won, the rebounding margin has been close. And the Lakers now, one's way ahead in the gun. Lead by 1, but that's close enough for them. As you can see, the games they've won, they only lost the rebounding race to Portland by 2, 7, and 1.
They lead here in this series for the first time. But Portland now has 43.3 seconds. They don't need a 3-point field goal coming out of this possession. They just need a score. And they need to put pressure on the Lakers to make a good defensive decision. The Lakers want Portland to shoot the ball outside in. Portland wants to try to get a good shot going to the rim, possibly get a 3-point play on the drive. But Portland will look to get 2 shots in this 43 seconds for sure.
Drexler and Percy threats to drive as is Porter. He has to unhook. Banks it in. That wasn't intended, and he hoped he'd get a foul as well. 91-90. Half a minute to go.
Now, Drexler's telling his team they got to have a stop one time. Now just looking at the clock.
12-second difference. Magic with 4. Magic to Vlade. Blocked. But the Lakers get it back.
Shot clock violation.
No, they did not get, that's right, didn't hit the rim, so Portland gets the ball on the 24-second violation. So Portland timeout with 12.3 seconds left, the possession that could send it to Game 7. Oh, my.
Magic upset with Vlade because he wanted to see a dunk in that situation. He comes across. Now he dumps this right here. And Vlade decides to become an acrobat, and that allows Jerome Kersey to come underneath to make the play, and that's a shot clock violation. You can't get a better shot than this, and a mistake may cost the Los Angeles Lakers as it cost the Trailblazers a chance to go ahead when Cliff Robinson lost his right at the rim.
Now the pressure falls in the Portland hands. Somebody's going to have to take that final shot. What are you guessing?
Portland's got to give themselves 2 chances to win or tie the ball game. As I tried to say earlier, Porter has been their best clutch player. Got a lucky bank shot the last time in, but got the ball in the air. In these situations, they like to run a play with Porter coming off of a screen with a good look at the basket. Once that ball goes in the air, Portland's got to crash for the rebound. The Blazers are out of timeouts. The Lakers have plenty of timeouts with decision time to make sure they be able to get the ball with time on the clock. But Portland's got to get the ball in the air. They can't hold for just the last shot. This is not a tie game situation.
Talking about Terry Porter, he leads the Blazers tonight with 24 points. We'll see against whom Magic Johnson plays. If it's Clyde Drexler, it could be Drexler that takes him to the basket.
Well, the 2 guys in the quarter that have done it for Portland have been Drexler, who got the Trailblazers untracked by taking the ball to the rim, and Terry Porter. They bring Danny Ainge in the ball game. He has been sitting the entire second half. It'll be interesting to see if he can make a shot when, under these circumstances, should he get a chance to shoot it.
No, he's not coming in. They're going to stay with Williams, Robinson, Porter, Drexler, and Kersey.
I think Rick Adelman first thought about taking one of the rebounders out and decided they needed to get another body on the rim so they get a shot. The important thing for Portland, inbound pass. They got to get the ball.
AC Green in for the Lakers, a tough rebounder. Luckily, because they have no timeouts now, that would be a turnover, but it touches a Laker, goes out of bounds. There's a break for the Blazers. Good defense by Los Angeles.
Perkins with the long arm reaches out, and, you know, for big guys, the problem is always in that they're not used to this situation, very tentative. Porter with the ball.
By Drexler with 9. It's Porter. Not there. Rebound Johnson. He just throws it to the other end. And finally out of bounds with 1/10 of a second left. Now, you talk about the brilliance of Magic. Rick Adelman can't believe it, thought there was a foul at the other end, but Magic fighting for the rebound and not throwing it hard, getting it down court where the clock continued to run. It's Portland's ball, but they're at the other end of the court with no timeouts and just 1/10 of a second left. What a brilliant play by Magic Johnson.
Well, in this situation, Portland can only throw it to the rim and hope that somehow they can dunk it because it's not going to be a legal shot.
The Lakers go to the finals in Chicago, and they'll be led by Magic Johnson. Johnson? Well, because Sam Perkins, a couple of minutes ago, seemed to deserve it. Sam Perkins, NBC and Miller Genuine Draft will donate $1,000 in his name to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund. He scored 26 to lead all scorers, but the story was magic. 25 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, and one over-the-shoulder magic pass that would roll and roll and roll and take all the time away from Portland, the team with the best record in the NBA this year. The Trailblazers are eliminated. The Los Angeles Lakers go to Chicago. It is indeed a matchup that fans and writers and broadcasters, deference to Portland's fans, a lot of it was not anti-Portland. It's just a lot of folks want to see Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. It's a dream matchup, and so it will be.
And the bad thing is you won't be here to see it. You got to go to the French Open. Porter got a great look at the basket. That's the shot that he wanted. Magic, knowing the game situation, I want it out of there. That's all I want to do. You see what he's saying? And the reaction.
Magic Johnson and the Lakers defeat Portland 91-90. Stay tuned for your late local news following the game, except on the West Coast, where you'll see a special hour of comedy with The Cosby Show and Cheers. And tomorrow night, don't miss a special Friday episode of L.A. Law at 9 Eastern, 8 Central. That's a special Friday episode of L.A. Law tomorrow night, only on NBC. And be with us, NBC Sports, Sunday afternoon. Opening game, NBA Finals. Magic Johnson, the Lakers travel to Chicago against Michael Jordan and the Bulls. That's Sunday afternoon at 3 Eastern Time on NBC.